Hey guys, we're back in the bush. It's a bit bumpy. Got a bit of air. I'm not going to do that again. The turbo kicked in lekker. We've made it all the way out back to the original spot where we've done obviously the Isuzu introduction. We've done the Hilux introduction, catastrophe. And we're here now to look over the Amarok. The one I wanted, but couldn't afford. But now she's not 200,000 Ks old, like I said in the first video. She's 202. And maybe an engine light's appeared and that awful traction control light is still on. So we're gonna take 5 minutes, go round it. Obviously she's not too hectic like the D4D that we potentially made a disaster with. Stay tuned for that second episode because we've got some big improvements. And let's go around the vehicle and see what we've got. Guys, we're starting at the front. And this bakkie in general isn't that bad. When I mean bad, I mean like she ain't a dud. For 200,000 kilometers, she's absolutely brilliant as well. Obviously, there's those small things we've got to take care of. The grille is delaminating. That's probably the worst on the front. The lights, they are a little bit hazy. We'll get them polished as best we can. And if that doesn't work, we'll probably end up looking for a replacement. And then at the bottom, yeah, it's not too stable, and it's obviously got a bit of a undercarriage belly pan missing. Got the number plate that's obviously a little bit faded. That's also easily fixed. And right at the bottom is what we were talking about with the loose undercarriage. Maybe we can get a aftermarket one that can handle a bit more punch in the sand for those 4x4 trips we're planning. But long and the short is that she really hasn't got much to write home about. The wipers and the windscreen need to be replaced, but there's no rust. I presume that it's been painted a little bit, guys, because there's not even a stone chip on her. It does look like it. That's because we were just pretending to be a rally car driver. But yeah, let's walk to the back of the car and what we can find in the back. We're at the brakes and we've had a cheeky little look and they're squealing. My knees ain't good. So they do need a little bit of TLC, and we'll show you how we found that out in the next episode. We need to fix the brakes. They're not bad. They're just making one hell of a noise. Let's get onto the back of the car. So at the back of the car, we've got a few things to talk about. You can see here that the diff has been replaced. It is a bit muddy from our escapades. The whole rear diff, Shane, our cameraman, is gonna put on the screen our service history, but about 8,000 kilometers ago, VW replaced the complete rear diff and axles on the back of this car. Definitely, we've got a bit of rubberizing. It's been done twice already. We're gonna speak to some specialists about doing it for the third time. So we've got to find out because it looks really, really bad. You'll see now. And then the other gripe that I have, and it really, really does irritate me, is honestly, I ride bikes, and on the weekend, I put the trailer into this approved kit that's on this vehicle from Volkswagen. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we're gonna go through, make sure all those connections are right, make sure that there's nothing corroded, and make sure that I'm not blaming my Amarok, and it's definitely not the trailer. So let's find out what that is. So we've got a little bit of a sneaky preview for you. In the back here, like a glove, let's go and have a look. We've got actually a new prototype plug and play. This is from a company called Daztec, and it's a UniChip. Ooh, a lot of wires. So what they do is they claim that this is a plug and play harness. Now, what they've done is they've got the R&D of the male and the female side. And what you do is you simply unplug the map sensor or the MAF sensor or the injector plug or whatever they're going into, and you intercept the signal. So with this, it's called an Easy Connect plug and play, and they intercept the injectors, the timing wires, the map sensor, all of those kind of good things to allow us to take control of them. So now we normally do software on these motor vehicles, but Daztec came to us and said that they've got a product for us and we're going to try and compare them against each other's. We'll give you the pros and the cons. The other thing that you can see in the background is what the Americans call a 3-inch exhaust system. She's got girth. and we call it a 76 mil. She's full stainless steel. She bolts on. It's a full kit that has gaskets included in it, and it does remove the diesel particle filter. Right? So what you can see is here, we're trying to make her breathe. So we also have a double volume intercooler as well. So they're the first three modifications that we're going to be doing to the Amarok. Going to be fixing her as well, and let's see what power she's going to make at the end of the day. So this is the downpipe. She good? Sound good? So the downpipe obviously bolts to the turbocharger. We've got the turbocharger here, and it removes the diesel particle filter section of it. So this is where all the pressure sensors bolt in, and you can see she's got a good flex on the downpipe. Let's see the turbocharger work for a change. Hey, here's the gasket set. I'm gonna try and tear her out. So they come with their own little bolts, the gasket sets, everything like that. So guys, I just want to show you that there's I don't know if they say, but not all gaskets are equal. What's really cool about the Graaf gaskets that we've purchased, they do have a steel ring that's pressed into the inside. Sometimes they come with the cheaper exhaust or bolt-on systems, is that there's no steel ring pressed on it. So the exhaust gases will obviously blow out the center, causing an exhaust leak. The Graaf used to be like it. They've stepped up their game in that respect, and they've put a steel ring on the inside. And they claim it's a full bolt-on exhaust system, just bolt it on, simple. Hopefully, like one day we can go and it's on the car. Hey guys, in the first episode, I just want to tell you that we said we'll be transparent. And we're going to put the downpipe on. We're going to turn the DPF system off, and we've bought everything with our own money. Maybe it makes power, but I just want to show you that I'm not too sure about, obviously, the penetration of welding, and potentially I'm going to be chatting to them about, obviously, the airflow. They've taken an air grinder around it and stuff like that. I'm maybe being a bit fussy because fundamentally it could work, but it's something that obviously I want to show the viewers and take you along with the journey. So let's see what they say, and I'll get back to you and maybe post it in the next video of what they say. And hopefully she does make power. We will be fitting it. We'll let you know what happened. Going from a small exhaust to a 76 will be the big difference. So let's go inside. So excuse the mess, right? Luckily we got two keys with the car, because the original, this is a brand new key, was the spare. I've swapped it and put the original key in the safe, and made sure that. So that was pretty cool. It's not often you buy a car with two keys still. Let's go inside, quick sticks, and as you start her up, you can see that on the right hand side you can see the traction control light, and it's so strange. So if you go on a long journey, it goes off, and you can use cruise control. It disables cruise control when you have an ABS problem and traction control problem for safety reasons. And then suddenly when you come in town again and you start going from like 10 kilometers to 5 kilometers around Port Elizabeth, then she comes back on. And man, when she comes back on, I need a neck brace, because I'm so excited that we're fixing this car and we're leaving the Hilux and the Isuzu a little bit so that I can just get my neck right, Other than that, I don't know if we can get in here. I absolutely destroyed my sunglasses holder this morning. It wasn't like that. It was definitely my problem. My sunglasses were out, put the laptop bag in and crushed that. So that really needs to be fixed, because I love it, having 4 eyes and all. Other than that, it needs a good service. It needs all those kind of things. So guys, a little bit more. I used to have a 2024 Nissan Navara 2.5, the new facelift. Nightmare entertainment system. Honest, when it works, but when it glitches, it really does glitch. This 2019 has everything that I ever wanted in an entertainment system, or Bluetooth or voice command or whatever. And literally, if I want media, I want nav, I want Bluetooth, all of that kind of stuff, it's spot on. Only senses my hand from the bottom, which is meant to. Heated seats, gem. Why a Navara does not have heated seats from the factory. Only Nissan know. But this 2019 3-litre Amarok has it. Really, really cool thing about an Amarok as well. 12-volt charger at the top. I can be a bully, an old man, and have a magnetic charging phone while I'm driving. The interior itself, really not bad. This guy looked after his car, and this is the massive tear in the leather that we're gonna have sorted. So, and then maybe the handbrake, obviously wear and tear with our rings, and steering wheel needs to be touched up. But other than that, we're really happy. So it's also got a reverse camera. It's obviously the bush that is picking up at the moment. And it's got parking sensors, but you know, really, really cool functionality. Traction control. Let's come on straight away. Remember your mobiles. Bye-bye. The turbo kicked in lekker. So guys, you've seen the inside. There's not much mechanically wrong with her. We've got a nigglies that we've got to get to, and then we've got power figures that we want to get to. So our end goal at the end of this, after this little 3 things that we're doing, is way over 250 kilowatts. They say that she makes 164, 165 kilowatts. Let's see how many ponies are left in her. And stay tuned for the next episode, because that's going to be the maintenance, and it's going to be the upgrading in terms of the engine capacity. And hopefully that's a really cool episode, because that's what I love. So guys, like, subscribe, and follow us for more mayhem. So guys, if you liked this episode, and thank you so much for watching all the way through, please also look for the Hilux build, catastrophe. The Isuzu, as one of those people in the comments said, the tractor. And obviously follow this one in the future, please. All the videos will be on the screen right now, and we'll see you in the next one.